for months and I'm blank. Talking about the book title. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for this one right here. Citadel Dr. Bryson. Dr. Bryson is working on a classified project and needs help. Contact him in his lab on the Citadel. So we are about to begin the Leviathan DLC. Which is definitely going to be... It's definitely a heavy lore DLC more than anything. I don't really know what to expect other than there's going to be a lot of lore in this. So we're going to need to make sure we pay attention here. We don't have anything new here. I don't even know what the email is for this this thing here. Let me see. No. Not MacedonRocks.com. What are we looking at? We're looking at Citadel or Leviathan, rather. Because it's actually called Citadel Leviathan. Citadel Dr. Bryson. Okay, so this was the email that we got. I'm going to go ahead and read this because I don't know where it is in the thing there. Commander, there's an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. So that's what we're doing right now. So apparently this guy knows some stuff on the Reapers. We're gonna go see what that is. Moffat says, what? People smoke weed at concerts? You don't say. I mean, you know, security didn't do a good job of checking people. They freaking wand you down and stuff. Pat you and all that. You lift up your shirt, sir. You know, all that stuff. Remington says, I have no opinion on this as I haven't been to one. Feels bad, man. Dude, you should definitely try and go, man. Like, I think they're coming there in August. They're coming to... I don't know. I'll have to look on my tour shirt because it also has US tour dates and it also has like the Europe festivals that they're going to. There's one in Madrid and there's another place that starts with a V. I don't know. I'm blanking on the name. But yeah, they're coming to Spain, dude. Go see it, man. Go see Oblivion played live. It was so good. So good. We're going to Citadel. Valencia, most likely? I don't think so. I think it was something else. Hang on, let me see. Sorry, I'm sorry I'm delaying stuff here. Let me see. They probably have it up on the website here. Let's see. They're going to Lisbon, Portugal, Madrid, Spain on June 23rd, the Download Festival. The Resurrection Fest, July 8th. I'm gonna completely say this wrong. Viveiro, Spain. Viveiro, Spain. I don't know. Vivveiro, Spain. That's on July 8th. So these are gonna be festivals, not actual like headlining shows. So you may or may not get certain songs, but regardless, they're coming there. You got two chances. June and the beginning of July. But I don't know how far that is away from you, but yeah. But anyways, cool. Everything's hours away. Take a bus, man. Take a bus. Just do it. Let's see. Dr. Bryson's lab. Let's go there. Here we go. It's the opposite side of the country. Oh, God. Okay. So pretty much Madrid is like the closest for you then. Oh, jeez.
want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Could you gather the Leviathan data for us?
Leviathan.
Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
This guy's really skinny.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Uh-huh. Mothman says, rum is probably close to Morocco. Or what Americans call it, in the backyard. I actually am closer to Morocco. Oh my goodness. Well, that sucks. Is that necessary?
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Sounds useful. Well, how does this matter now, actually? Let's go with that.
Alliance resources are stretched pretty thin. Is this really worth the time?
Just imagine if this task force had existed 3 years ago when you discovered the Prothean beacon. This whole war might not have happened. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
What the heck is
Transit records
happening?
show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
No.
Fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Good question. Wait a minute, was this guy indoctrinated or something? I don't know. I don't know. Remington says, there's one metal festival called Legends of Rock that happens in my region, but it's midsummer and the heat is just horrible. And it's like 4 days, so you need to bring tents. I don't know how I would feel about that, especially with it being, you know, hot during the summertime like that. But I've always wanted to go to Europe specifically for music festivals because they have so many good ones throughout Europe. It's crazy. Good question, man. What is happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
He's dead?
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
Obviously he was mind controlled. But I want to know, like, what is actually happening right now? I'm so confused.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But
Really?
I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
Mastodon.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Leviathan could be useful. Sure, it sounds dangerous, but it could be useful, you know? I have no idea what this is, but I'm intrigued.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Oh, I can't wait to look around. Citadel Leviathan. Yeah, man. Remington says, so Leviathan is another Arachni Queen thing. Nice. It definitely sounds like it, but I don't know. Whatever that thing is, it's definitely something interesting. Why is there a Krogan statue head here? Is that a UFO? I do want to look at this, but I want to look around here first. What the heck is that? Oh my god, it's a head that follows me. So guys, welcome to the Outlast 2 stream here. We're playing Outlast. I don't know. Mothman says, Leviathan is actually Arya's couch. Yeah, it probably is. It probably is. What the heck is going on with the camera here? Alright, we're reading this, or listening to it.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
We can find him together.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
So, do you guys remember when we streamed on Thursday and we were doing some planet scanning and I came across a message that said something is not here? Apparently it was tied to this Garneau dude, which is interesting. Didn't even know we could come across something that we didn't even start yet. So, let's see. Locations for Garneau.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Search labs for clues. So this is the Milky Way that we're looking at. I think one of the places we scanned was those two things above my head there. One of those we scanned and we got that message. So there's definitely a lot of places we could go here to try and look for this dude. I don't know. Yes, I remember. I pay full attention to scanning. Kappa. You may or may not have been in the room at that time. I don't know.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
I see 3 different Solarians and like a bunch of human.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter. You may examine the results in the Galaxy Map program.
Filter added. Oh, okay, so this is gonna cut down on some stuff here.
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Huh. Okay, well, let's keep looking around and stuff. Whoa. This dude's got a nice place here. Pistol cranial trauma set for system. I don't really use a pistol. That's probably like when we're ready to leave, I think. Definitely not ready to go. Ah, look at this, all hiding over here. These are mods for a pistol that we'll probably never use, but, you know, it's nice to have this stuff. Dude. Okay, let's enter here. To my understanding, I think it's clear that Leviathan is a sea creature, right? There's a Rorschach of a freaking Reaper there. There's so many interesting little things I want to check out. Dude had like things in the bathroom and everything. Hey Edie, would you like to step in here? Step in there and tell me how many people could fit in there. I won't turn the water on, I promise. I promise I won't turn the water on. Look at all those books. People actually... joke's on me. Yeah. A wet commander. Yeah, I kind of wish Edie would go in there so I could see if that would fry her or not. Remington's with the quotes. There we go, man. Sovereign artifact. Fragment, rather. Leviathan. Skeleton. Oh my god, there's so many things I want to touch. I want to touch all the things in this room. Let's start out. Let's just look over here, I guess. Video log, encrypted data. Okay, well, let's start doing this then. The jacket is so wet, says Assassin Queen. Remington says, finally found a use for it.
This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly, but it is impossible to say without more data and the decryption key. This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
Let's check the video here.
Possibly, but it is impossible to say without more data and the decryption key.
Decryption key might be in the video log.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
That means his coat. You doofus. It's in his coat, man. His lab coat.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Yeah. Okay, let's see this sovereign fragment.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Oh god, there's so many different things here.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records
Anne
indicate
Bryson.
Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
He has a daughter.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Okay, so it looks like a drawing of definitely a little girl and a Hanar in this drawing here. That's pretty cool. Video log, I guess?
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
Computer console?
Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Rachni activity filter added. Cool. I need to know what this thing is here. Is this the Loch Ness monster? I don't know. Remington says little girls and tentacle monsters, followed by some anime girl emote.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting and non-existent.
Hey, you don't know that. The only people that would know that are, you know, people that dive in the water. The Thorian, August 17th, 2185. The Thorian, a life form discovered on Pharos, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines they could predict, using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims that Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar. Interesting.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Whoa.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Level 60. Nice. Max level. That's it. We can't level up anymore. Creature sightings. We can't level up anymore. 60 is the max. I think it is. We'll see. Pick that up. Rocks.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Okay.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need EZO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding it now.
So I'm hoping with all of these filters, we should be able to track it down, Dr. Garneau's location pretty quickly, I would think. I just don't know how we're gonna get that decryption for this thing here. Does that mean it's in his, one of his coats, close to his heart? Does that mean his daughter has this information? I don't know. Remington says, Omega is full of EZO. It is the couch. Uh-oh. See if there's anything up here. What is that? Daddy. And then she signed it Anna at the bottom there.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute.
There it is.
Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
Yes.
All right. Let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
I gotta say, this guy's apartment is really freaking cool. Got a lot of cool things around here. Ooh, he's got a picture that we can see. It's definitely him, and that's either his wife or Anna. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's Anna. I don't know.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Better make sure we pay attention, like... I don't want to miss out on some of this stuff here. So let's see what this is here. This encrypted data.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Reaper activities. Ooh, okay. Well, I think we've gotten all the potential filters here. So I think all that's left to do now is just go look at the map. Check this stuff out. One more time. Ah! So creepy. What was he doing with that? We'll never know because he's dead. Okay, creature settings.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Do I have to deactivate them in a certain order here? Is this a puzzle?
Arachnite activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be
Oh,
irrelevant.
okay. I see how this works. So we're gonna activate all these things, and then whatever is circled and it has a little like dot inside of it, that's the potential points that will find that Dr. Garneau dude, I think. That's what's happening here. Remington says, that's how my girlfriend sounds when she's hungry. Just kidding, I don't have one. Feels bad, man. Locations with element 0.
Element 0 deposits.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
So right now we've got 7 possible locations. Activate the last one, Reaper activities.
Reaper activity?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Edie, I'm confused. What do we do here? Citadel Leviathan. For clues to Garneau's whereabouts. Do I just black out crimes then? Aww. I don't know if this is like a puzzle or not.
Based on the search results,
Oh.
Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Narrow down location. I think that's the best we're gonna get. I think that's the best we're gonna get. Click things until something works, says Remington's. Moffat says deactivate the irrelevant ones. That's right, she was saying stuff like whether it was relevant or not. Well, I deactivated like 3 different things or 4 different things, so I guess we're fine if we narrowed it down to 5 and thing updated. So I guess we're good. Explore time. All right. I'm assuming that was it. Citadel Leviathan 1. Yeah, we did all that. I was supposed to get an achievement. Using creature sightings, locations with element 0, and Reaper activities filters will pinpoint the locations. Blackout, Prothean, and Arachnite filters are irrelevant, so keep them disabled. Okay. So creature, locations, and reapers. I think that's what we had, right? Oh no, I guess not.
Element 0 deposits.
Three possibilities.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Reaper
Okay.
activity.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Okay. So there we go. There we go. All right. So what we just did there was we had 5 possible locations. So we were going to have to go scan 5 clusters for this guy. But we do it this way, and we know exactly where he is. So we don't have to spend time going to all these different systems looking for him. Which I guess is cool. I guess that's fine. I guess we didn't have it right originally, but anyways, yeah. So I'm not going to look up any more of that stuff because apparently we figured it out, and yeah, I want to do this on my own rather than look it up. But so now we have